Hey, it's me, Fury, and welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. Last episode, I finished that EO's world, I turned it on, and now the viability is so much better in here, so I can actually establish the first outpost. And I think at this point, it's a lot easier to also go around here doing more things. So that's what's going to be happening. What does it say here? With the remnant world active and atmospheric conditions set to improve, an outpost can now be founded. Call down new wave of colonists and give the initiative the foothold they need. Um, no, wait, I need to go here just actually see it. I think you actually have to go back to the Hyperion. Is it the Hyperion? No, wait, Nexus. You have to go to Nexus to do the outpost. I'm not sure. Or do I need to go to the outpost side and do it from there? The marker is here though. Can I jump here? Yes, I can. I'm gonna go see. Maybe I do it here. I thought I had to do it on Nexus.
Is that Drac?
What? Where? What the heck is happening down there? Where's Drag? What? In there? No. Where is Drag? I don't know where the heck is Drag. We're going. We're going down there, getting rid of the kid, and starting the whole
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Wrong button. Missed that opportunity, not going back. So whew, I'm already almost dead. That was really good. I kind of forgot I'm playing on the hardcore difficulty. Alright, thank you. Really nicely. Nicely done. It would have been a kind of shameful if I just died immediately. Holy jeez, there's more of them.
Think I made them angry.
Oh, there's so much more of them. It's not over.
That's it, kid. Keep it up.
There is so much more of them.
Good one.
Are we safe? No?
Color me impressed.
Oh, okay. I was hoping for a sniper rifle, but yeah, I got rid of it because it was too heavy. That's not what I wanted. That's more. It didn't go so far. It was too far away. Ugh. Can somebody please get rid of this guy? Thank you.
That fight was fun.
You're telling me.
You can really handle yourself, kid. And I hear you're the one to thank for clearing up the sky. Had your number all wrong.
You're not so bad yourself, old man. Maybe we should work together after all.
This fight was pretty good, but you're still Nexus and green as a Drell. Still, something tells me you've got potential. Be ashamed to waste that. I mean, just point me to your ship and try to keep up.
Oh wow, okay. That was kinda easy. So, there's still radiation here. Where the heck is my car? Honestly, where the heck is it? Where is it? Here it is. So, that's such a mess of a start of a video, but it all ended up very well for me.
This is where we'll build our new outpost. A real beginning.
Prepping deployment order. You must choose what purpose this new outpost will serve.
The Nexus doesn't get a say?
Resources are at a crisis point. Protocol states this judgment call falls to the Pathfinder. With current supplies, you could build a military outpost focusing on defense and militia training. Alternatively, a scientific outpost could advance the initiative's research and discoveries.
So,
What do you think? Military outpost or scientific?
I say scientific. Aren't we here to explore?
I say military. There's too many threats out here.
Be advised that the first outpost placed by a Pathfinder will be a statement in itself. Fair or not, your choice will represent the initiative and its intentions in Andromeda. Consider carefully.
yeah, I'm gonna consider this real carefully. I have to say the military would be smart because the kid is problem, but I'm gonna choose scientific.
Prioritize research and discovery. That's our foundation and our future.
Orders prepped. Ready on your signal.
Andromeda Initiative. This is Ryder. Pathfinder. EOS is ready for deployment.
Copy that. Outpost blocked inbound. And ready as hell. August Bradley, operational head for this block. Mayor now, I suppose. We're ready to make the most of what you delivered.
It took a lot of people to get us this far. That's the work you'll continue.
I hear that. Podromos. That's what we're calling her.
They're eager. I haven't seen eager for months. EOS is far from golden. But now it's a producer. A real and reasonable first step. They think you did the impossible. The Nexus. I warned them, hoping was irresponsible. You proved me wrong, Pathfinder.
Well, you have been irresponsible. You have been horrible, actually. So...
What are you playing at? Seems like being my friend is suddenly valuable.
Fair assumption. The reality, Ryder? You brought us time. But one outpost on a long-shot planet won't stop us from starving. You already have a lead on something else?
The nav point. From the vault.
Now it gets complicated. The others are ready to officially sanction your efforts, to be a part of your success. We all want the initiative to succeed, but after failing for so long, no one agrees on how to do it. Be aware, that's all.
Wow, alright.
Don't worry, I majored in glad handing during Pathfinder training.
We're led by the best. Talk to Bradley. Later, we'll go over the extended job of Pathfinder. Until then, Tan's waiting on the Nexus.
So I do have to go back to Nexus. How on earth am I up here now? Why would you do this to me? Why? I guess just so that I can see the amazing new outpost. Can I just kind of jump here? Tempest. Let's go see my new outpost. I have to say, that person, what is her name? The one I just spoke with? Addison? Yeah, Addison. She's very toxic personality. I don't like her. But I guess that's the point. Can I scan it? No.
Pathfinder. A
Yes?
word with you? Pathfinder. Jacob Mitney, Research and Development. My team's just getting set up here, but we've made a discovery you might want to check out.
All ears.
We've put together a blueprint for augmenting your armor plating. Uploading it now. If you can collect the necessary resources from around EOS, it should work.
Sounds useful. Good thinking, Mitney.
This could form the basis for armor production across the initiative. Scrounge safely, Pathfinder.
Amazing. All right. So nothing? No messages? I thought it was beeping. I thought it was kind of saying like, hey, here's some messages for you. I was wrong. What are you doing? Okay. Congrats. Hey Connor. Heard about the new bosses in Podromos, just gained one hell of a businesswoman. They're lucky to have you. If we ever find ourselves on the Nexus at the same time, I'm buying you a drink to celebrate. Vetra. And Ryder, I know you're going to get nosy and read this. So hi. Hi Vetra. Yeah. You know me so well already. You good. You real good. People person. Of course, I'm nosing around all the new places, stealing all the stuff, talking to all the people. Hey, Yale. That Yale thing.
Sorry it came to this, Pathfinder.
Came to what? That we made a new base for us? Came to what? Okay. Don't worry about it, Yale. It'll be alright. Oh, they have guns here, though. I wonder, does the military base look different? Or does it look exactly the same, but the people are different? I should probably ask my friend, hey, Insty, is the military base different? Or does it look exactly the same? Let me know in the comments. Thank you. Hey, supply officer.
Hello, Kim Connor. Supplies, trade, procurement. Anything you need, I can provide. Though you do have the Queen Quartermaster beside you.
Okay.
You know Vetra?
Back on the Nexus, Connor worked with me to get everything for the Tempest.
But I need ground under my feet, and soon, hopefully, trade will flourish on EOS.
Is EOS trading with any new partners?
Right now, just the Nexus, but I have contracts with Wildcat salvages and independent miners. There will be more.
Does the outpost have everything it needs?
The Nexus furnished us with the basics, but that isn't enough for a home. Providing the rest is my responsibility. The labs can't work without good logistics. They'll have it.
You said you know Vetra. What's she really like?
Not a word, Connor.
As you like. Of course, you
Nice.
can't always be listening.
Is EOS trading with any new partners?
No one knew since we spoke, but that will change.
I will have to come here without Vetra and talk to her again.
So how did you end up here, Connor?
Me? You're the Grand Explorer. I fill out requisition forms.
Really? Everyone here has some kind of story.
I left mine back home. Or... Still... Ask me another time.
See you later.
All right.
Be well. Come back again.
They just chilling. A lot of ammo packs here. Container. Initiative armor 2, pistol tactical scope 2. Hey, this guy's already sleeping. We just got here. I guess it was rough. Waking up from ice. Having to travel immediately. I don't think I was here yet. Hello. Hello, 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 everybody. What up? What is this? Former request for Darket Turian. Making the request again, Bradley. I know it's not your fault. I know she's supposed to be second wave, but I want a trail so that when all this calms down in a few years, we can get proper outraged about how long it took to reunite families, especially ones hurt during the side 1-2 mess, side half mess. You know, broken promise is a thing, right? Requesting the deployment of Target Turbian W84 Crispin Exo Studies Specialist. Reason: she's an asset that will help viability. She's also my daughter. I'm gonna upload that. I guess I can make it happen. Hey, you. I need to sell the salvage, and then I need to buy more of the ammo stuff. I don't know. I use Viper, right? Incisor, less damage, clip size a lot bigger, accuracy better, rate of fire huge, max ammo a lot more, and weight not that bad. I think Incisor is better than Viper, so I'm selling the Viper. I need money, because I need... Can I sell this? I think I already have that one. Can I sell that? I need money to buy those things. I'm not gonna do that. What's in here? Nothing. Here, nothing. Here, nothing. Okay, so... Interesting. I don't want to buy it though. I don't want to spend money on it. I need to buy these guys. These things. What is backup life support? Boosts life support capacity and allows a user to survive hazardous environments longer outside the normal. No effect on combat. Overdrive bag immediately reloads all weapons, recharges all powers, and temporarily boosts accuracy and damage reduction. It's not even very expensive. I might want to get it. There is no... I need to buy that one too. So I'm gonna buy all these. There is no shields here. Oh, there is shields. Didn't go. Keeps going. Okay. So I'm gonna buy that one as well. There is another one this. Now I need to pay that, and I guess I'm done. Now I have some more stuff.
Okay, but when your shuttle gets...
My survivability just went up a little bit. Wait a minute, there's something upstairs as well.
Really hope all those scientists will be safe out here.
I hope so
We
too.
came to explore and learn. That's who we are.
Yeah,
Already
but we
getting
can't
requests from the Podromos
explore
labs.
if everybody is dead. Like, that's a fact.
Hi. You haven't got a fuel cell, have you? The quartermaster says there's plenty, but she would. Wait. Oh, shit, you're the Pathfinder. Sorry, no one said VIPs were coming by.
I'm just Ryder. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you too. I'm Fox, chief engineer at your service.
What do you do here?
My team gets things going. Water, power, communications, everything a civilization needs. Well, not laws or a constitution, but it's easier to concentrate on those when you got a flushing toilet.
What brought you all the way to Andromeda?
There's a colony back home you've never heard of. Viridis. It failed. Hard. I grew up there watching things fall apart. When I left, I got into infrastructure, civil engineering. Boring stuff unless you've ever lived without it. I wanted to do Viridis right, I guess. And the initiative was my best chance. Thanks for asking.
What do you think about your new home?
First impressions? We've got water, clear skies for solar power, plants to farm. The Remnant are a wild card, but I hear you almost have that solved, which is amazing. And you found us a good site here. I think Eos is really going to be special.
Special is right, I think. Special it's gotta be. Oh.
What are the other outpost staff like?
Like Connor, you mean? She's pretty fun when you get to know her. Just don't get to know her over a poker game. Trust me.
Bye, Fox.
All right.
Bye. Stay safe out there.
Scratchpad logging Chief Engineer Kane Fox. This file is filled with sketches, annotations, and exploded schematic views. Many are focused on combined road monorail network for EOS, showing several different but brilliant designs. Always good to go back. Oh, hey, hold on. Always good to go back to the old Stampa when I need to think. Underneath are several doodles showing elegant redesigns of the Nexus tram system map. Pasted to one side are a number of downloaded statistics on predicted population growth over the next century. Got a baseline? Bradley's always good for numbers. Adjoining the statistics is a blocked out simplistic drawing of Podromos, dotted lines showing expansion, with detailed sketches of water and sewage lines underground, wireless power routers, and the flow of foot traffic. Sloppy, but it's a start. On the other side is a sketch of a Pathfinder helmet with downloaded notes on material testing and safety regulations. Design fundamentals look sound, no need to worry. Hey from Nexus. Fox, how is it there? I heard Bradley has things up and running smoothly. I knew you guys could do it. Tell me about EOS. It's boring here, so I have to live vicariously through you. As for the advice you ask for, just be yourself. I know how you get when you get nervous. This special lady will like you a lot more if you just relax. You got this, buddy. Good luck. Alice. Okay. Yeah, folks, just relax. Chill. Breathe. You know, just go with the flow. It's all good. All good. This place is surprisingly big. It's not like it's tiny, teeny thing. It's huge. It's huge. There is a lot of minerals here. Is that water toxic or can I take a swim? So.
Pathfinder. Major Domo Evan Bell Scott. I have headaches, so you don't have to. Rather, so Bradley doesn't have to. I've also coordinated with your Ket expert. He wanted me to remind you to find him.
I didn't assign a Ket expert to Podromos.
Then he's a hell of a self-motivator. Here's the nav anyway. Precision is important.
Thoughts on how the outpost is doing? The planet?
Stellar. We keep it up, we'll make this world look like the brochures.
How did you come to the initiative?
Like many, I was lost and looking for a purpose. That sounds loftier than it felt at the time. I was an insufferable ass. The training for the trip was probably enough to cure me of it. But I always took things too far. Didn't know how to stop alienating people until I was the alien. See? Still still insufferable.
Sounds like you left some interesting circumstances.
I miss the family, and maybe they miss me. But that doesn't mean I'd go back. I mean, we can't, but still. I like where I came from. It's a great place to be from. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I liked where I was. There were other things that brought us here.
Not me. Eyes on distant stars. Always have been.
Where do you launch out of?
The pale blue dot. Terra Prime. Big old boring Earth. I miss that wet dog smell after the first snow melts. I don't know why. What about you? Miss anything?
Things were easier. So much already built. We get to do it all again. For good or bad, I guess.
Better get it right.
Another time.
Of course.
All right. So there is a kid expert somewhere. Secure comm nexus Podromos messages to Director Tan from A. Bradley. Tan, appreciate the personal interest, but my people are getting twitchy with all the messages you're sending them. I'd like their minds on the job, not being under a microscope. Addison's the one I call. Yeah, it's horrible to work under a microscope. It's just so not fun. I get it. Side 1 and Side 2 are still raw for us too, but Podromos isn't the same. No better way to prove that than let us do our jobs. Give them space, and I'll give you all the footage you need to make it play well back on the Nexus. Agreed? Post-deployment block party. Block party! Great, everyone! Initial setup went by the books and we're operational in record time. Be proud. I am. Now that the first deployment wave is in, I'm giving the all clear to break into the good stuff. We've got a new colony to toast and some lost friends to say goodbye to. Lights go down and drinks raise up at 2000. Bradley. Party. I like a party. I'm the party type of girl here. Can I party with
Hello
you?
there.
Hey.
Ah, Pathfinder. I hear you're to thank for a physics-defying atmosphere processor.
That's me. I'm Ryder.
Haley Abrams, Director of Scientific Research on EOS, and writer of papers that start what the hell weather. But new galaxy, new world, and a really new start. Gotta keep up. How can I help you?
What kind of research are you working on?
Your basic first in scientific work, soil, water, atmospherics, plus studying remnant tech, because now I need to understand that to survive here.
Activating that vault changed the planet. Anything to worry about?
Considering it's world-altering technology we've never encountered before, I hope not. But the storms show no signs of returning, and I know who to contact for remnant tech support. I'll take it.
What do you make of Lieutenant Bradley?
Determined as hell. And he has incredible faith in us to get this done. Bradley would carry this outpost on his back if he had to, and we'll make sure he never has to.
I've got to go.
Keep up the good work.
Dictation log, Scientific Director Haley Abrams. How? What technology can do this so quickly? Neutralizing the radiation in the atmosphere without dramatic storm effect? The opposite. The weather's gone calm as summer's day. That's unprecedented control over atmospheric pressure, gas mixture, temperature. What else? And where's the interaction? I miss the dogs. Walking them in the shuttleboard parks always helped me think through these problems. Forget side effects too. I should get a dog. Are there dogs? We got damn lucky with the conditions here. This is comparable to sea level Earth. EOS is drier but with the limits. Moisture is binding into the desert plants and soil. More now since the world points to a species with the same air, mixed temperature, gravitational comfort levels as us. Is there another reason? Can't predict intent from results. Maybe Ryder's the one to figure out why. The how? That's my department now. Lucky old Hanley. You wanted bigger things. You sure got them now. Research, proposal, submissions, review. Materials analysis of recovered cat firearms, waterborne bacteria study, color reactions and acuity in insectoid wildlife, comparison of quantum initialized string effects to relativistic waveforms. Okay, element zero voltage resistance testing. A lot of science stuff. Hey, you.
Pathfinder, mind giving me your opinion on this? I'm planning classes for our first school, when we have one. Some say we shouldn't teach Milky Way history. All irrelevant now, apparently.
We were all shaped by that history. Our children deserve to know how and why.
Agreed. Maybe you'll change a few minds. Thanks for
Roots
stopping.
are important. We need to know where we come from.
Hello there.
They're gonna be asking those questions anyway. You can't just, stop them from happening. There is a memory trigger here.
Sam, another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Hey!
Mayor Bradley.
Pathfinder, good to see you. We're busy as anything thanks to you. Bit dusty, but we can adapt. It's worth it when it's your own.
Let's not drive people too hard. Rough enough getting this far.
Nothing you see here came from cracking a whip. Everyone is just ready. You go do what you need to on the Nexus. Follow that dot. There will be more to do on EOS later. Some key positions: Connor Supply, Ramirez Medical, Abrams Science, Fawkes Engineering. With them and my major domo, we won't end up like Site 1 and 2.
I combed the first 2 outpost attempts. Those people died trying.
And they deserved better from the Nexus. That's where I point the finger. We'll remember. You changed this planet, but that doesn't make it easy. We'll use the efforts of those who went before. Good people, every last one. I'd have been honored to fail with any of them.
Looking back isn't a good use of time. We have to keep building.
Keep is generous. We have to start. Real building, not just survival. Oh, and Pathfinder, this is for you. It's our flag. Hang it where the Nexus can see. It's touched the soil of our first outpost in Andromeda. Make it real.
Alright, that was kind of a weird conversation. It kind of went from, I don't know. First I'm like, don't dismiss what they did, and then I go like, no point thinking what they did, just let's keep on moving forward. I probably should check the map. Here is Ramirez.
Ryder. August said you might swing by. Ryder, yes? Dr. Ramirez. Run the clinic here on EOS. Much better than life as an Alliance medic.
Good to meet you.
I'll guess you're not here for a checkup. How can I help you?
What's the latest from your clinic?
Usual checkups for first-in colonists. Plus a few cases of dehydration and some blindness. Nothing serious.
Why did you join the Andromeda Initiative?
I served in the Alliance as a medic, but let's say I saw one Batarian slave raid too many. I knew August, Bradley, and when he signed on to the initiative, he suggested I consider it. This seemed like a better frontier.
What's it like living in our first successful outpost?
It's early days, but promising. Everyone pitches in, everyone matters. We know we'll make this work.
What do you think of Bradley?
I've known him for years. He was the squad medic when he was injured, and we kept in touch after his discharge. He's a smart fellow, a good lieutenant, but a better mayor. And it bugs him when I call him August. So I restrict myself to 2-3 times a day.
I'll leave you to it.
Come back anytime. Preferably unhurt.
I will. Let's read his emails. Victor Carson. Mr. Josephs, I find it troubling that you think I could be swayed from my duty by an offer of credits. I understand Victor Carson is a friend of yours, but that's hardly an adequate reason to release him from cryostasis and send him to Podromos. Beyond that, from what I hear, you two are a disaster waiting to happen. I know all about the prank you and Mr. Carson pulled on Everett before the journey to Heleus. Victor Carson will be released from stasis when I see fit and assigned to an outpost that best suits his skill set. And I hear you've gone over my head and spoken to Edison about this. You'll have me to answer to. Administrator Preka. Case note 24, Dr. Ramirez. Symptoms slash condition acute insomnia claustrophobia. Oh, this is like patient secrets. Not very nice reading it, huh? But it's a game, so let's go. On examination, no organic underlying cause. Apparently suffered a mechanical failure when coming out of stasis that locked her in the pod. Clearly a psychosomatic case, but symptoms are acute. Prescribed tetrodotoxin and BR post-stasis therapy. Next appointment in 2 weeks. Personal notes. I'm seeing several cases of post-stasis, anxiety, and other related conditions. The techies solved a lot of the physical effects on long-term stasis, but we're clearly seeing the psychological effects run a lot deeper. People just aren't designed to be turned off for too long. Should talk with Hanley about long-term research initiative. We're first for a lot of things. So actually, they don't need just a doctor. They actually need psychiatric doctor or psychologist, therapist, something like that. Patient number 76, symptoms slash condition, multiple leg fractures. Patient lost his grip and fell during maintenance work on the roof. Oh, why didn't they have the security harness? What the heck? Security harness is better than jump jets. Honestly, just put that rope around you. Jump jets failed to fire. Compound fractures to the right leg, severe sprains on left ankle. Patients showed an allergic reaction to anesthetic, so I borrowed August and couple engineers to hold the 76 down while I set the legs. Oh, geez, that must have hurt. Application of foam cast and appropriate analgesia followed. Noisy day, but hopefully an object lesson to the rest of the outpost about jump jet maintenance. How about you just get basic old mechanic harnesses? That's so much more reliable. Jeez, honest. Patient is healing nicely. They should be falling off roofs again in a week. Oh, they heal so fast. That would take a couple months in real life. Good thing they didn't die. So let me check the map. Ew. Is that the... Is this the kid expert? I'm gonna go here first. Oh, this is just walled off. Nothing here. I love that huge round thing. I don't know what it is, but it's totally awesome. Woo! Fluoride. What's here? Quarantine best practices. Please remember that everything shipped to the landing pad, especially from off-road, rather than sealed Nexus supplies, must go through quarantine procedures with confined observation, spot testing, bacteriological scans, or radioactive sterilization. We are a new presence on EOS, and everything added to the ecosystem will have an effect down the line. Our job is to make sure it's a beneficial one, and strong quarantine practices will really help us out. Hanley Abrams, addendum. If anyone tries to tell me or Hanley that your shipment's a special case and you don't need to bother, you'll be running quarantine twice. Radiation alerts for shuttle pilots. The Vault doohickey might be clearing the atmosphere. Vault doohickey. But we've still got pockets of high radiation and bad weather across the continent. Telepresence update. Zones 10 slash dash 12 are still smoking hot, but zone B8? Zone 8 is showing a drop. Watch your shadows radiation shield absorption. They can take up to 190 millisievert per hour safely. Anything more and you need to head back for a refill. And remember that if you're carrying power cells or radiological equipment, those can throw your readings off. Make sure you're as safe as you think. Pilot McReady. Today's flight schedule, weather monitoring sweep, geographical survey flight, retrieving Team Sigma plus plant specimens, high altitude atmospheric OBS with time slot for astronomical survey. Okay. Lots of science stuff. Lots of science stuff right there. So here, a couple more places. What's this? Please help. This is the only way I can get the word out before someone gets killed. My work crew, they keep talking about that remnant tech. They think the initiative is lying about how dangerous it is, that a couple of electrodes in the right place could get the remnant to work for them instead. They tried before and I helped out in medbay when those remnant observers carved up party. But Jennings, honestly, says we could live like kings if we had an army of remnant bots working and fighting for us. He's taking the whole work crew to help him this time. I have to go with him. Maybe I can talk Jennings out of it. Leroy Jennings. But if I can't, someone should know why we didn't come back. Alright, so
Someone left a warning. Looks like a work crew thinks they can take control of the remnant.
That's an incredibly bad idea.
Work crew rosters are posted publicly.
The datapad mentioned medbay. A little work, we could find where to catch up with them.
alright, I need to go back there then. Na. Research of this is, yeah, an actual research thingy where I can literally research things. So this is Tempest. Investigate work bay, and here is find work rosters. So I need to go back there. Let's just go. What is this? Is that the kid specialist? I have no idea what's going on. No, it's just something special. Something special. Memory trigger. Didn't I take this already? I mean, it's right there. I guess I didn't take it since it's there. There is a lot of stuff there. Okay. We need to go back. So let's double time. Suddenly this big place is like huge when you just have to go around doing a couple things. Takes a lot of time. Can I just straight go to the med bay? It's right here.
Right.
This definitely treated wounds caused by a remnant. That datapad said the work crew tried to control them.
Sand particles were removed from the wound. Analyzing. The sand may be from several locations. I need more data to form a conclusion.
Okay. That's handy. Very, very handy. So the other part is somewhere here. Whee! Whee! Okay. Work rosters week 2. Water course repair team, Kane Fox, Lorelei Smith, Matthew Kinnison. Weather monitoring device setup, Axel Jennings, Sile Varux, and Jamie Kasparek.
Work rosters. That datapad mentioned the name Jennings. Here, Axel Jennings, assigned to set up weather monitoring devices all over the desert.
Only one location matches the sound from the medical equipment. A monolith.
Let's go.
We're not going there just yet. What's in here? Oh, but wait a minute. I've been there, and I actually did see the bodies there already, so I know they're dead. I saw them. I even collected, like, a dog tag of one of them. So, no need to hurry. I don't know. What am I supposed to do with that flag? Did I actually get some sort of flag? No. Okay, I'm gonna go to Nexus now. Just, I need to go there anyway, so I'm gonna go there. And then I'm gonna come back here and start doing things here. I'm gonna go to that site 2. Gonna go see that monolith. All the jazz. Yes.
Ascent is go.
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed.
That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
I don't care where anyone sleeps, as long as we realize what a kick-ass team we have. Let's talk about our success on Eos. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Heleus threw us for a loop, meaning we're kinda new at this. All of us. So let's figure out what the rules are now and try to stick to them.
Sounds good.
If there's one thing I know I can do, it's make up rules.
No one said make up rules. Can we please keep anarchy to a minimum?
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical? Good meeting, everyone.
Augmentations are rare materials that can be added to some blueprints. I have no idea. Okay, whatever. Let's just forget about that. Let's just forget about that for a minute. I'm gonna check these things. So, successful, successful, successful. Level gained. Delay ship launches. Golf can do that. Hey, I didn't want to come out of there. Investigate weapon portals. This is something I can play myself. Obtain dead drop data. I don't know Is there some sort of a point doing this other than the treasure chests? The mining locations, sabotage shipments. They have no chance of doing anything. I'm not doing that. Okay. They can't do anything. So I'm gonna do Claymore rewards. I have a lot of stuff now, so I am gonna go research. So can I please? Thank you. There is a lot of different. This is Remnant. Is Remnant the best? Sweeper, particle weapon that fires 3 shot bursts. Is largely a mystery. 3 shot bursts. Not necessarily my favorite. Particle accelerator weapon fires continuous high energy particle beam with incredible accuracy. This is probably similar to the gun I'm using a lot in Mass Effect 3. Power supply is effectively inexhaustible and overheating is the only. Yeah, this is exactly the same weapon. I really like it in Mass Effect 3. So I might be interested. Can I even research it? I actually can research it. Okay. SMG, shotgun, sniper rifle, remnant particle technology, blah 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 blah. Fires a continuous beam with pinpoint precision, only stopping if it overheats. That sounds amazing. Inferno sniper rifle, fires short high energy particle bursts and requires no reloading. That also sounds absolutely incredible. Cruel Gauntlet, Omni tool forces gauntlet around. So is this kind of like instead of that, what is it? Or is this kind of a melee attack? Remnant heritage arms, legs, helmet. That looks nice. Augmentations. Augmentations. There is so much you can do in this. This is like insane. May apply one such augment to a gun during development process. Fire is now sustained energy beam. Or you can make basically any weapon into a beam. Okay, there is just, this is overwhelming to be honest. This is freaking overwhelming. This is like the enemy stuff, I don't want that. Can I now? Hold on. Is this one? I need tons of cadmium and 60 nickel. I can't even build it yet. So I guess I need to do this then to upgrade it. Do I even have? I do. This is combo damage, tech power. I'm gonna have that one and I'm gonna craft it. This is kind of like in Mass Effect Inquisition. Dragon Age Inquisition where you can build things, but it's overwhelming. There is so much things in there. Like absolutely insane amount. Omniblade. Do I want to get like level 2 Omniblade? Maybe I do. I also want to get these. This is gonna be so freaking expensive. And shields. Oh man, it's so freaking expensive. Okay. I just leveled up. Hey, Lexi.
So we have a stowaway.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files and my brain by species.
Is PB all right?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
To be fair, you're always giving me shots.
Not in the hallway.
Aw, you good doing?
Is Drac good?
That old bastard's always good. I've never met anyone who can be so stubborn and so appreciative. Could you look out for him, Ryder?
Don't worry, Lexi. I'll keep an eye on him.
Thank you. And maybe don't mention I asked?
Tell me about Vetra.
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
How's our Salarian?
He's quite the gossip. Tight-lipped about himself, though.
Thanks for the insight. How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I... Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files. There's a lot of them.
How's Cora doing?
She's processing. Your father was her mentor. She expected to follow in his footsteps, but he gave the role of Pathfinder to you. Just because she trusts his judgment doesn't mean she's not confused. Or hurt.
Was there a option? I just kind of went a little crazy, but yeah, I want to hear all of them.
How's Liam?
A handful. Every time I patch him up, he breaks something new. Liam's we can't lose attitude is commendable. But I worry how he'll react when something does go wrong.
Suvi okay?
She's remarkably adaptive. I'm kind of jealous.
Gil?
Gil likes to use humor as a defensive technique. He'd rather bury himself in the Nomad than tackle emotions head on.
Yeah, that much
Thanks
I
for the
noticed.
insight.
Okay.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Can I actually speak with people again? Do they have something new to say? I mean, we did get the
Report
outpost.
from the Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon. Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Heleus.
It'd be good to bring something beautiful across galaxies.
Everyone in the initiative has their something beautiful. I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos, well, I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should go.
Why?
The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
Wow, you fight side by side, then she gives you the brush off?
It hurt. One big kick out of the nest. Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into Huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
What part of that vision made you want to take the plunge?
A civilization where everyone had a place, even AI, or an overpowered human biotic. Your father said, I get being different. Now imagine being welcome and making others like you welcome too. When I was 13, I could warp a steel girder. He made me wonder, what if someone had told me that's okay?
He gave you a dream to work toward. He was good at that.
Who doesn't want to belong? Especially somewhere like the Initiative. So I gave the Initiative my all. Kept thinking of the niche I wanted. My rose garden. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not taking over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
I get that. We've all had a lot of disappointments lately.
You're doing well. For having no training, being your second isn't so bad. And if that remnant tech pays off, maybe someday I'll have roses too.
You'll have your roses, I promise. Okay, so it seems I have to go talk with everybody then. Everybody has something new to say.
So Vetra, I hear this joker beat you with poker too.
Where'd you hear that?
The little Brody told her.
A gloating Brody.
Clothing Brody.
It was a close game.
So, oh, he's not even here, he's gone. So they move around.
Watch it.
Hey, Gil.
Long time no chat. What's up?
Seems like we have a good group here.
Well, Vetra and Suvi are my girls. Get along well. Lots of mutual respect. PB's a real spark plug. I like her, but she's exhausting. And Drax's my kind of guy. Brash. Takes no shit. As far as your Hyperion peeps go, the Doc's kind of nosy. Liam's good for a laugh or two. Cora, she's a bit by the book for me.
Need somebody to keep the zoo in check.
Zoo? You calling me an animal rider? Ooh, can I be a mongoose? They're like cool cobra killers. No, wait, how about a crow? Smart, irreverent, obnoxious. That's it.
I'll take your word for it. What about Kello?
He's a pilot.
Oh.
Which means
He flies the ship.
we're leaving it at that then?
Does a Pathfinder know what to do with a dead end?
I guess I go talk with other people then.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
I will figure you out. Eventually. It's going to happen. Hey, Vetra.
Terraforming, Atmo processors, gravity wells, life-destroying murder bubbles. We really had no idea what Heleus was about, did we?
If we knew what it was all about, it wouldn't be an adventure. It would just be moving, and everyone hates moving. Just the packing alone. Bleh.
Point taken. I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder.
The plan's the same. We find a home. Whatever that takes.
Keep that drive. Makes me believe we can make it. I mean, we have to make it. The alternative is not even worth thinking about.
You were on the Nexus when the revolt happened?
When you promise people golden worlds and all they get are wastelands and a death cloud, they riot. Some wanted to go home, some demanded answers, and a couple just wanted to stir shit up.
And you?
Some days I wondered if the exiles had a point. Maybe we were conned into coming here. But why would the Initiative go to all this trouble just to screw us over? Thing about conning people, you always know something they don't, and that's why the con works. And if I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars.
You talked about your back channels. What did you mean?
We brought a lot from home. Some of it marked initiative, some of it in personal caches. Most things you want, someone's got. You just have to figure out who, and what they're willing to take in exchange.
It can't be that simple.
Oh, but it is. Most things are simple once you know the trick to them.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
All right.
You know where to find me.
Podromos. Podromos. Sounds good, doesn't it? We started Pathfinder. A new life. That is goddamn brilliant.
Just wondering what you think of how I'm doing at the job.
I'm committed to the initiative. You're Pathfinder. It's as simple as it gets.
We barely covered how you joined. Tell me something about yourself.
Alright, I was a bad student, piss poor cop, great responder. Had a good life, but it'd all been done. I wasn't looking to start over. I wanted to start big.
You were a cop, then crisis response? Couldn't have been long in either.
Didn't have the patience for law, so I figured enforcement. Dad knew it didn't fit before I did. But it got me into hustle. They mostly take vets and retired service. Best years of my life.
You found your place. Not everyone gets that.
I knew it. Glad for it every day. And that led me here.
Tell me about your family.
I miss the hell out of them. Some nights you just cry, right? That's the thing everyone does. Mom Joelle, Dad Calvin, both lawyers. Met on the Citadel, settled on Earth. No brothers or sisters. That might have been too much to leave. It was traditional. How about you?
Traditional is a weird term for family, like normal. Who's that describe?
I suppose you're right. I sure didn't keep to tradition. I said goodbye to my mom and dad, and got on a ship to Andromeda.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Okay, then I have Drac and PB. Drac is in the kitchen. Here.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who were you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
I like the no trouble plan. How about we stick with that?
Kesh said not too much trouble, kid. Not no trouble. The cat makes sure some trouble's always coming for you.
That's not reassuring.
Life out here ain't reassuring. You'll get used to it.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was, actually. Staying became impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Krogan could have made a real difference on the Nexus.
Staying under those conditions would have just resulted in another mutiny. We have a much better shot at something good out here.
Can't argue with that.
Okay. I'm gonna quickly check here to see. Do I even dare? There's gonna be a lot of emails. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of emails. I'm gonna read those next time. I'm gonna go talk with BeePee.
Those remnant vaults, all those secrets. Have to go exploring in one someday.
Imagine flying through one. Now that would be a real hazard course.
Okay.
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Should I consider you a temporary addition?
Everything's temporary, Ryder. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, Ryder. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
You left everything and everyone you knew because you were bored?
No. I came with someone I knew. Then she got bored with me.
Oh.
Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes, I'm #1. Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth.
Spark plug.
Again, I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned, which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
What is she doing? Oh. La 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 la. I'm gonna quickly check my stuff. Namely, change my Omniplane to level 2. And that's probably about it. I'm gonna talk with these guys too. They still have something
Gil.
to say.
When are you cleaning up that repair on the sensor console?
I'm not. It's a redesign.
A redesign? Without a trained crew?
I'm trained and it's working great. Don't be so uptight.
Everything okay?
No. Fine. Fine. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Really?
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself.
Why is it working now?
Splendid.
It's wonderful. It's so good.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly beautiful. I like that. Heleus is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
She looks so freaking pretty right now.
You mean a god?
Yes, I believe in a higher power. I know it's a little odd, but I am a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
There's nothing about the universe that suggests a divine intelligence. And most of what we've seen in Heleus is artificial, as you said yourself.
Yes, but we're creative beings. Whoever made the Remnant was too. Why should that be proof against a god? Wouldn't a true creator want to pass on the drive to invent?
You are welcome to your beliefs. It's good to have different voices on the team.
Excellent. Oh, speaking of the team, I should update the folks back in the Nexus with the latest reports. We'll talk later.
Sure. Alright, I'm gonna just end the episode right here. And next episode, I'm gonna read my emails. And then I'm gonna speed right through the space back to the Nexus. And whatever is, you know, gonna go down there. At least, there is that journalist that wants to see me. It's not even here, but there is that, and then I needed to speak to Addison's secretary or someone about somebody, and maybe something else pops up. So, next time it's gonna be Nexus. Alright. Anyway, thanks for watching, and please leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you around. Bye!